Hello everyone. A very good evening to all of you. I'm Dr. Kanwaljeet Kaur from Unacademy, your IELTS educator. So again, in today's session, we are going to talk about and discuss topic related to IELTS preparation. So today's topic is paraphrasing. So let's begin. So today we are going to talk about paraphrasing, which is an essential skill for IELTS writing. So we'll learn what is paraphrasing and how you can actually do paraphrasing skillfully to score band 8+ in IELTS writing. Not difficult to get. So before that, hello Gurpreet, very good evening, how are you? So before we begin, I would just like to tell you about this strategy series which we have started on Unacademy. It's a free series, a special class series to strategize your IELTS exam. So if you are good at English, your proficiency in English is good, you're quite proficient, you score well, but if you haven't strategized your IELTS exam, it will be difficult to score 8+. So it's very, very important to have these skills, strategies, that how you should be preparing yourself before the exam. So this strategy series started from 17th of January and we were live on Unacademy app for that. It's a special class series. I'm good as well. So 4 of us, 4 educators have come together to help you strategize your exam. So it started on 17th when Gurpreet sir told you about how to prepare for IELTS in 30 days, and then there was a session on how to approach the exam by Swayam ma'am, and I took a session on the tips for the night before the exam yesterday at 9 p.m. Today in the morning at 11:30 a.m. Swayam ma'am, Sonam ma'am, she talked about or discussed the tips how you can actually attempt the exam, what you should be doing while you are taking the exam. And the last session will be tomorrow at 8 p.m. wherein Gurpreet sir will be telling you about top tips for the week before your IELTS exam. So you can be a part of this strategy series to score band 8+ in your IELTS exams, IELTS test. So let me just tell about this these new courses that we are going to start on Unacademy. One is booster course for IELTS. It's a 2-month batch course which you can be a part of, and it's a plus course actually. You need to take subscription for that. So you can subscribe for 2 months. You will be trained for both academic and general test. You can begin from scratch if you are a part of this course. Sonam ma'am, Sonia ma'am and Swayam ma'am, 3 of them are going to train you for all the 4 modules, I would say. 4 are the core modules: reading, writing, listening and speaking. And then you will also get a course on grammar in this batch course, booster batch course. So you can prepare yourself well in 2 months. 2 month subscription fee is 5,000, and if you use the referral code of the trainer or the educator, my referral code is KCOR10, you have to pay 4,500 to be a part of this course and also the individual courses that other educators publish. So in these 2 months, you can attend all the batch courses and courses that we publish on Unacademy. So this is also one of the courses that might interest you. It's a crash course for IELTS. So you can actually take a 1-month crash course to polish yourself, to polish your skills, reading, writing, listening and speaking. So 4 educators have again come together in this crash course to help you score high in IELTS, to boost your band scores. It's a 1-month course which will commence on 21st January, because this course has already started on 19th January, that is yesterday, and this course will commence on 21st January, and it is a 1-month course. that might interest you. And I'll also be starting one individual course from today. It's 20th today. It's a course on speaking, and I'll be coming live on Unacademy app 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. every day for 8 days. And this course will cover all the aspects of IELTS speaking, from vocabulary building to strategies to assessment criteria. Everything will be covered, and for that you need to be a plus subscriber. So how can you be a plus subscriber? That is, we'll be telling you shortly. Before that, I would also like to tell you about this branded test. This branded test by IELTS Educator. So this is a test on 20th and 29th and 30th January. 20th and 29th January, Saturday, you'll be having reading and writing test, and 30th January, it will be a speaking test for you. Registrations are open till 26th January, and this is the registration link. You can register yourself for this branded test. We all are here on Unacademy to help you score high in your IELTS exam. So we all prepare you for the IELTS exam. We all come up with more than 2 courses every month, so you can be a part of 20 plus courses, not sessions, 20 plus courses, because one course covers around 8 sessions, so it is 160 hours around that you can study in a month if you become our subscriber. So 20 courses, each course comprises of 8 sessions minimum, total 160 hours, and each session is of 1 hour in a month. And then we train you for both general and academic training, and give you more than, like, we give you mock tests as well as dedicated doubt solving session. It's very easy to subscribe if you want to be a part of the booster course and a crash course and also my speaking course. You can choose a plan, 1 month, 2 months and 3 months. If you are a beginner, 3 months is a good time. You can use the referral code KCALL10 on your phone to avail 10% on the fee structure, on the fee that is given to you, and proceed to pay. So if it is 2,700 for a month, it will go down to 2,430, and if it is 5,000 for 2 months, you need to pay only 4,500, and 3 months 6,075. After using the referral code, this would be the fee. So Gurpreet, you can go for 1 month course. This one you are aiming to go for, this one, I believe, 1 month course. So 1 month, that is, you need to pay 2,700 is the fee, and after using the referral code, you just have to pay 2,430, in which you can be a part of this crash course and also all the individual courses that we publish on Unacademy. So even individual courses can also be attended because you just have to follow us on our profiles on Unacademy. So the educator you want to learn from, just follow them on their profile and you will get notifications whenever they are live. And though generally in one course, it's particularly a one time of the day when we come, like I come live every time 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. for my plus courses. This is my timing for the plus courses, and for special I come at 9 p.m. most of the time. So this is my fixed time for the plus courses, 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. So other than that, throughout the day there would be many other courses, many other classes published, so you can be a part of that. Now let us begin with what is paraphrasing and why you should be learning that. So if it comes to IELTS writing, paraphrasing is very, very important skill that you should be skilled at, I would say. So it's actually writing the same information. You are writing the same information definitely, because if you see IELTS writing, if you are writing an essay, your introduction and conclusion are paraphrased. So how do you do that? Because you are putting your opinion in your introduction, you are putting your opinion in conclusion. You need to write the same thing in using different vocabulary, different phrases and different structures, that is grammatical structures. That is, sometimes you can use passive voice, sometimes you can use some complex sentences, sometimes you can use cleft sentences. So paraphrasing is writing the same information that you are giving. If it's your opinion, for example, so you are giving your opinion in the introduction and you are also giving opinion in the conclusion, but you cannot use the same statement, and also you cannot copy words from the question directly. So what you should be doing, you should be paraphrasing it. Paraphrasing means using different vocabulary and phrases for writing the same information. So it is expressing the same meaning of the text, but by using your own words. But at the same time, you need to be formal. You can't be informal when you are writing that information. For example, let us take this. Advertisements are a major part of everyday life. So here, advertising, you have changed the word form. Advertising is an important feature of everyday life, daily life. So you have changed the words, but the meaning remains the same. Advertising is an important feature of daily life. The influence of advertisements can be felt in all aspects of our lives. This could also be written because it's the same thing, that they are major part of the influence of advertisements can be felt in all aspects of our lives. This is how you can paraphrase. So you are giving the same information but in two different ways. Like it's the same thing that you are trying to say and you have paraphrased it. This is called as paraphrasing. And you need to be doing it very smartly. Now, especially when it comes to IELTS test, so whether you are writing or speaking, because even in speaking you cannot repeat the same word again and again. You cannot state the same sentence. That gives a bad impression on the examiner. So you need to take the information and then frame it in other words. That is called as paraphrasing. So you need to take care of that the meaning doesn't change. Meaning should be the same. So if you are writing the introduction and the conclusion, you need to write the same information, you have to be sure that you convey the same meaning and the original one. You shouldn't be changing it. So how are you going to paraphrase? So there are the three principal strategies that you can use to paraphrase any information that is given to you. First and the foremost is using synonyms. Same words, like different words that you can use synonyms, same meaning words. So as in the previous class I was talking about important, paramount importance, vital, crucial. You can use this different words for the same word. Verb transformation. Verb here means the word is transformed. How you have transformed the word in the previous question, you could see advertising. Advertisements were changed into advertising. So you can change the word form as well to advertise. This is the way you change the word form. Word form can also be changed to paraphrase it, and sentence can be restructured using passive voice, cleft sentences, as I told you, using relative pronouns. You can restructure the whole sentence. So you can apply these techniques in writing tasks too. When you are giving an opinion, of course, your opinion can be given in different ways, using different statements, but the same opinion should be there by using synonyms, antonyms, by using different word form and passive construction. When you are discussing causes and suggesting solutions, so this happens that the same solution is written in the conclusion as well, because you have given this solution. So you can restate it by doing paraphrasing. When you are discussing any argument, or you are writing anything, or you are speaking, in fact, any idea, situation, especially in IELTS speaking part 3, because part 2 and part 3 are quite connected in speaking. So there again you need to have paraphrasing skills. Now, let's talk about how to paraphrase. I have taken one example here. Nowadays, many schools are using computer games to teach lessons to many children inside and outside the classroom. This is the statement that is given to you for the question, that nowadays, many schools are using computer games to teach lessons to many children inside and outside the classroom. What are the negatives and positive effects, that is advantages and disadvantages, of using computer games in education? What can be done to minimize the negative effects? Now, this is a solution that they are asking you again. So here there is a solution which they are asking, and they are also asking you to write about the pros and cons, or you can say the advantages and disadvantages. So disadvantages and advantages of using computers. Computer games in education especially, not computers, computer games. Now the first thing that you do is you need to paraphrase, because this is how you write introduction. In the introduction, you paraphrase the given statement. This is how you write an IELTS essay first of all, because in the introductory part you need to paraphrase the given statement. So how are you going to paraphrase? In modern times, because it is written nowadays. So you are writing in modern times, these days. So you can use any word in place of nowadays here. You just have to paraphrase. Many schools, many academic institution, a number of academic institution. In modern times, there are academic institutions which are. So you can use cleft sentences as well, breaking it. Many academic institutions are employing, using ki jagah you are using employing. Electronic activities, that is computer games, and exercises. Electronic activities and exercises, that is computer games. Sometimes you can keep the word computer because you know you always do not have other word for the given word. So computer games can be used here. Employing computer related activities and exercises on instructional method. You can write computerized instructional method. To instruct courses, to teach lesson ki jagah to instruct courses to children, both at school and at home, inside and outside, both school and at home, both in the school premises, both. So you can change it according to your, like, the vocabulary that you are using. Now, what are you, because this is the paraphrasing of the given statement. In modern times, many academic institutions are employing electronic activities, computerized instructional activities and exercises to instruct courses to children. So instead of to children, many children, you can change to scholars, to students. You can change it to students as well. To pupils, to students. In this essay, I'll outline the bad and good impacts. So bad and good. You can also say I'll outline the pros and cons, the advantages and disadvantages of employing electronic activities and of employing computer-based instructional material on academic development. So you can actually change it, because here it is on academic development. So here you have paraphrased and you have written that you are going to write positive, and this is your thesis actually. That in this essay you are going to talk about bad and good, or you can say your outline. I will also examine solutions to reducing, because here what can be done to minimize the negative. Examine solutions. What can be done? Solutions to reducing the bad impacts of these electronic activities. Of reducing. You can say the cons, reducing the disadvantages of these electronic activities. So you have actually paraphrased the question, and you have also written an outline, because they are asked, this comes in task achievement as well, because you have to give your opinion. Opinion, that is your solution. Here it is not your opinion but your solution, that what are you going to do in this. So outline has to be written. So paraphrasing of the question and then outline. Let's take one more. Currently there is a trend towards the use of alternative forms of medicines. Alternative forms of medicines could be homeopathy, or it could be Ayurveda. So currently there is a trend towards the use of. However, at best these methods are ineffective, and at worst they may be dangerous. The statements say that these are ineffective and they are dangerous, using these alternate forms of medicines. To what extent do you agree with this statement? So here they are asking your opinion directly. So, alternative medicine is not new. From time memorial, alternative medicines are in use. It is accepted that it predates conventional medicine, and it is still used by many people all over the world. So it is still used by people all over the world. Chinese people, they have their own alternative medicine that they use. Many countries, like, they have their own. Like, because we are from India, we know that Ayurveda and homeopathic is used a lot in India. However, I strongly believe, so you can, in place of however, nonetheless, you can use nonetheless. I strongly believe that this form of medicine does not work and is possibly a danger to those. So I strongly believe that this does not work. So that means you agree with this statement and it's a danger to those using it. You are giving your statement, that is, you are giving your thesis statement here. So here you are actually paraphrasing the given statement. Currently there is a trend towards the use of alternative forms. You're writing it in your own words. Now, let's take one more question. Some aspects of celebrity culture have bad influence on young people. Celebrity culture, that youngsters, they follow celebs. To what extent do you agree or disagree with this statement? Again, it is your opinion. So how are you going to paraphrase it? It is true that some celebrities are known for their glamorous lifestyle rather than for the work they do. So some aspects, that is, they are known for glamorous lifestyle. So because that is only bad influence, because they rather than their work, they are known for their glamorous lifestyles. So it is true that some celebrities are known for, you can actually, in place of celebrity, you are using the word celebrities, you have changed it to plural. Celebrities are known for their glamorous lifestyles rather than for the work they do. While I agree that these celebrities set bad example for the children, I believe that other famous people act as positive role models. So here you are somewhat agreeing with the given statement. So while I agree that celebrities set a bad example, because you agree that they set a bad example, but you believe that other famous people act as positive. So you somewhat agree that you are also giving a statement that there are people who act as positive role models for the children. So how do you actually paraphrase it? That is, some aspects of celebrity culture. It is true that some celebrities are known for glamorous lifestyle. So what you can do is, paraphrasing is, you change the synonym. Sometimes you use antonym. Sometimes you can completely change the description. For example, I came across an interesting book in the library. So here when you say I came across an interesting book in the library, you can say an unusual novel was discovered by man. Interesting, unusual novel. You can actually change, and then you can change the grammar as well, where you can change simple past to present perfect. You can change the structure of complex sentence to simple sentence. You can change the voice from active to passive or passive to active to paraphrase it. Sometimes you can convert phrase to clause or clause to phrase. You can change the word form as I discussed. So let's take few examples. Global warming is mostly caused by emissions from internal combustion engine. So global warming, that is climate change, is mainly caused by, you can also write is due to the release of, emissions ki jagah you can write release of fumes from motor vehicle. From internal combustion, fumes, gases, toxic gases from motor vehicles. So if fumes could be written, toxic gases could be written like that. This is the way you paraphrase the given statement. While you are even writing answers on environment, so same thing could be written in different ways. Global warming, the rise in the global temperature. The increase in temperature of the earth is mainly due to the release of fumes from combustion engines. They have written motor vehicles. Violent crime is on the rise among teenagers. Violent offenses are rising among young people. Young people have become more prone to violent offenses. For example, the hardest language to learn is Korean. Korean is a language considered as one of the most difficult to master. So hard to learn, difficult to master. While speaking also you can do that. Now, for example, let's see these few examples that I have. In recent years, waste from multinational companies' production sites has significantly damaged the environments of their host countries. So that is waste that is produced by multinational companies have damaged the environments of their host countries. Do you think this is acceptable or not? Discuss your ideas. So how are you paraphrasing this statement? It is said that waste from large-scale companies, multinational companies are large-scale companies, has begun destroying the circumstances or environment and ecology of the countries they operate in, host countries. जहाँ पे वो operate करते हैं, जहाँ पे उनकी companies होती है, वो क्या करते हैं? That they have their host countries where they set up their plants and they destroy the ecology, environment, pollute the countries where they have their industries. They have set up their industries. So it is said that waste from large-scale companies has begun destroying, damage की जगह destroying the circumstances or the environment or the ecology of their host country. So ecology can also be written of the countries they operate in. This is how you can paraphrase. For example, let's see this. Some people believe that getting a degree from university is the best way to guarantee getting a job. So if you have a degree, it's the best way to get a job. Others believe that it would be best to go straight into work and get experience. So you have to discuss both sides and give your opinion here. Whether you should take a degree from a university or you should first take experience and then get into work. So some people, certain people, it is said that, it is commonly believed that, some people agree that graduating from higher education, that is getting a degree from university, you can write graduating from higher education or graduating from big universities or colleges is the best way to guarantee getting job. So you can write is the optimum way to assure getting a top job. Optimum way, best way, optimum way to assure getting a top job. This is the way you can paraphrase given sentences that are using synonyms, using like for example, let's take these few sentences. Nowadays, more and more foreign students are going to English-speaking countries to learn international language. That's a craze actually. People go to English-speaking countries just to learn English language. So in recent times, a growing number of international students are learning English in English-speaking countries, English-speaking nations. So they especially go to the English-speaking nations to learn English. It is undoubtedly true that studying English in an English-speaking country is the best way, but it is not the only way to learn it. So this is sentence 2 that you can use because you are giving your idea here. Using antonyms can also be used. A large number of less well-known outlets are shutting due to competition from established superstores. So here, when you are using a large number of less well-known, why you use the word less well-known? Not so famous, local. These are local shops that are there, are shutting. Local shops are getting shut down. Less well-known shops. A big number of are shutting down, are closing as a result of the competition from established superstores, from big departmental stores, multinational stores, like that. So you can use antonyms as well. Right, this is one. A large number of less well-known outlets, because many shops are closing as they are unable to compete with large supermarkets in the area, in the locality. So I hope today's class will help you how to paraphrase sentences and what are the skills you can be using when you want to paraphrase in IELTS writing. Thank you very much everyone. If you want to be a part of Unacademy Plus courses, you can take subscription as told by me. You can go to your phone and subscribe yourself using my referral code KCAR10 and it's really easy to subscribe. And we are starting this booster course, and then crash course for IELTS 1 month and 2 months courses. Thank you so much everyone for being a part of today's class. Bye bye, take care, have a good time with your friends and family, and don't forget, today I'm going to start my speaking course. If you want to be a part of the speaking course, you just have to take subscription on Unacademy to be a part of this 8 days speaking course. Bye bye.